What is going on, everybody? We are back with another reaction video. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day. I hope you all are doing well today. And to all my new supporters joining me, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Now today I will be reacting to a highly recommended video. But before we jump into this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. Now today I will be checking out what it's like to be a bus driver in London. I'm not wasting no more time, and I'm definitely not going on one of my long rants today.
On my first year as a bus driver in London, I get 14.74 an hour.
Okay, first year as a bus driver in London, 14.74 an hour. Is that the minimum wage? Is that the minimum wage? Or is that just his first year? Like, you have to work your way up to receive a higher salary. I'm not too sure how this goes.
And we are contracted to 38 hours a week. That makes £560 a week. That's like £29,000 a year. So that's how much we make on a regular basis. But of course, there is more.
29,000, you might think that's a bit too low, which I agree with you totally. But that's the figures on the paper. When you actually get into the work, each duty pays different amount of money. So you will end up getting way more than 29,000. So
Each duty pays a different amount of money. Very interesting. That's why it's always good to look more into these job descriptions before you go into them. These careers before you go into them. Good opportunity, man. Good benefits. I'm pretty sure the benefits are great. Transit drivers? What? Benefits are great too. So instead of just looking at that 14.74, forget about it. I can find something that pays more. Look into it. Look into it.
give you guys a little example. I got my little booklet here, which is, it looks like a passport, but it's not a passport. I'm on a rota for the bus I'm driving at the moment, so this is my 2 years worth of work, which is all on here, so I know what I'm doing for 2 years. Let's say I'm doing duty 450. Duty 450 pays 11 hours and 9 minutes, but in reality I will only work for like 7-8 hours and get paid for 11 hours. You get my point. How did I become a bus driver? First of all, what I've done is I went online, I looked at different jobs, and bus driving job came across to me. Then I applied. It was very simple. I just put my name and address, applied, that's it, and they called me in for the interview.
Wait, you don't need a CDL?
On the interview, what you do is they make you drive a van. You drive the van around. If you pass that, it's not like a test. They just want to see if you can drive a big vehicle before you get into the job. And you do like a little quick maths and English test. It is very basic. It's like simple maths tests, 10 plus 10 minus 5, stuff like that. It was very easy. After that stage, what happens is, of course, you do get checked by doctors. You go to a doctor, they check your eyesight, your health, and all that stuff. They're making sure that you're fit for the work. After you do that, you get into training. Training, of course, you need to get the bus license. If you have the bus license, you don't have to train. You already got the license anyway.
Okay. Bus license. I was waiting for him to say something about some type of license, some type of training. I'm like, out here in the United States, we need a CDL if we want to drive any buses or trucks. You need your CDL license. So you need a bus license.
But if you don't have the license like me, you're going to get trained. I think my training took around a month until I got my bus license. I didn't know anything about driving a bus, so they did teach me everything very well, and my instructor was the best instructor in Arriva company. Then what happened is we had a classroom training, because you have to pass theory and there's CPC tests to carry the passengers in London. If you want to drive a bus, you need to get the bus license and a CPC. They are all very easy. I know it might sound scary, but it's actually not. It's very easy. The tests are very easy. You can just pass them like this and you can become a bus driver. I think for around the week we had a classroom training. Of course, I did pass everything on the first time, the theory side of it at least. So I did pass theory all in one go, in 1 week. Then they train you on how to drive a bus. Then you go into a driving test, which that took, I think, around 3 weeks. They train you for 3 weeks. My instructor was Mo. He was the best instructor in that company. After that, I had my bus test, which I passed on the second one, unfortunately, not the first one. I'll be honest.
Sorry, man.
And subscribe, please. I'll put up a picture of me passing the test, as you can see. Because once you get your bus license, you go back to the garage that you picked. They'll train you on the route. You get a mentor, he will stay with you for like a week, but my mentor stayed with me for 4 days, and I was fine after that. It was very exciting at the beginning. It's not exciting anymore. It's like every job. After with your mentor, they just leave you alone. You just get the bus and drive around, basically. and just do your job. So everything took around like a month or two, something like that. And I was out on the roads, driving the bus on my own with passengers. And now I just want to show you guys a day.
All my people, all my British people, how many of you are bus drivers? How many of you are actual bus drivers in London? Do you agree with the pay? Is the pay fair? How are the benefits? Are the benefits fair? And how's the job? Is it boring? Is it miserable? How is it? I want to know how the customers treat you and everything. How is your working experience as a public transportation driver? It's gonna become, you know, I wouldn't say fun, but at least more exciting as you go out further and get out of London, right? You know, be a bus driver all around England instead of just in a city. That'll be more fun. But there's different routes for different days, and like he said, different pays for different jobs.
In a life of me working as a bus driver. So let's go and start working.
So
All right.
we are heading towards work now. Today is 32 degrees, I think, something around there. It gets really hot in the cab. We do struggle in this weather, and when it's too cold, it gets too cold, of course. The heater's never working.
My man is living his best life. He's riding a motorcycle to work. Living that best life.
In those buses. I'm gonna start at 5, time is 4:15. We got 45 minutes. I do like to go a little bit early to work, just in case you never know what's gonna happen.
Yup.
And guys, we finally made it to our workplace. And here's our duty card, notice of events. By the way, guys, if you're starting this job, you're gonna need this booklet. So when you open it, you can put your...
I mean, it's it sounds cool so far. I mean, they was jamming in there. What you know about that song? They was in there jamming.
Here.
Good vibes
It
so
goes
far.
right here. You can put your duty record card here. You can put your pen here. All the bits and pieces. So you're gonna need this. This is gonna save your life. Make sure you get it. I will leave a link in the description. I'm gonna start at 5:22. Go on my break at 7:38. Don't know if you guys can see that. Then I'm gonna start back at 8:58 and finish at 1:45. Here's my duty card for today. Everyone's complaining about the weather today. Apparently some drivers went home. I just want to say one thing though, it is really hot, and can you guys see that noise? You see how noisy it is while I'm driving. Also, everything is going on, the aircon is on, the fan is on, but it's still not helping. It is really hot, and now
cool.
what I have to do is check around the bus. So let's go check the bus, guys. We're gonna check the interior first.
Turnpike Lane Station.
Look at the mess you guys done. Look at this. This is what we have to do. Let's look at the upper deck quickly.
Oh. So upstairs? Oh, yeah, it does have the 2 levels. I've always wanted to get on one of these buses. Didn't I tell you guys that? I see them all the time in Manhattan, in Times Square, but yet I have never decided to get on them because it's in New York City. I'm from the city. I ain't no tourist. I ain't getting on that. But in London, I'm a tourist. I'm a tourist all day. Don't mean I'm going to be wearing I Heart London shirt and, you know, a hat and... No. I'm not going to be looking crazy like that, representing too much. That's when you know somebody's a tourist. When they get to representing too much. What's it called? Over-representing? Is that even a word? Is that a proper term? But yeah, it is something I definitely am looking forward to trying when I visit London. I'm not going to have any other choice. It's not like I could just rent a vehicle.
So, as you can see, Public of London, keep the bus very clean. I'm done checking the bus.
It'll be cool if you could get out from the second level as well.
Check the exterior as well.
Like,
we're looking for any damage. Of course, all the buses are damaged. Look at the coolant level. It is alright. The exhaust is here, very strong.
tires have air in them. They're all looking nice and healthy. This one is okay too. Going to check around. Check the indicators, check if the fuel cap's there. Yep. Everything's good in place. I think that's me done. Now what I have to do is do my second lap. I'm lucky that I'm starting late this week, because if I started early in the morning, that sun, it kills you in here.
Oh.
Especially when this shot as well. You don't want to be here.
The things you guys gotta go
Don't
through.
be
See,
this guy.
we are unaware. We are unaware of what you guys have to go through sitting in a hot box. Seems like a chill job. You kind of just follow your schedule and you're to yourself. You don't even have to speak to anybody.
Guess what happened? I got stuck behind that one, like half an hour. Tried calling them, no one got back to me. I was gonna ask about the diversion, no one got back to me. Got stuck behind that one. 30 minutes late there. I had to wait, learn about the diversion, 5 minutes there. So I'm behind like 40 minutes at this point. I done the journey, went back, and controllers finally decided to call me. I understand it's night time, it's 1 o'clock nearly. They said, go to Oakwood, that's where I am at the moment, and start from there. So I didn't do this line, didn't do this part, so I'm gonna start from here, go to my last stop, and take the bus back to the garage, and I'm done. Which is perfect. But it was a bit stressful today. Hello, let me sign it quickly. What a day today was. Now I am finally done. You know what I like about this job? No 2 days are the same. That's what I like about this job. Today was one of the crazy days again. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour.
Every day is
around
different.
the garage. I'm gonna show you the canteen. This is our canteen. This is where all the drivers come, chill, relax. You got microwaves, fridges, all that. You got pool table.
Oh,
We got a cafe, there's seating areas everywhere, there's couches,
you guys got a cafe. They taking care of the workers.
there's TV and whatnot. You can see it's quite massive and big. There's upstairs, there's a snooker table. I think that's a snooker table. I think there's a pool table upstairs, the big one. But yeah, that's how it is. Here you go. That's a tour of the garage. You go upstairs, that's where the big pool table is. The toilets are here. Now we can
Back on the motorcycle.
and come back again tomorrow. See, guys, all the buses are pulling in. They're all gonna be parked inside the garage, outside. Thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe.
This was
and
interesting,
leave a
man.
like on the video.
This is a good video, man. Original video link will be in the description. I don't really know what transit drivers, bus drivers have to go through. Public service drivers in general, guys. We don't really know what they have to go through on a daily basis because we just get on the bus and walk off. It's not really much to it. Do we even really speak to the drivers? I mean, I could recall a few times where I've had a conversation with the bus driver, maybe like once or twice in my life. But other than that, man, everybody's on their own schedule, their own time, and in their own world. You guys, let me know how you felt about this video down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video just as much as myself, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on so you do not miss another one of these reaction videos. And please feel free to share this video and this channel to your friends and family members, whoever you feel may be interested in joining us for these lovely videos. Once again, I will catch you guys in the next reaction video. Stay safe.